there, welcome to Foxfire Tarot. We're going to be doing Leo for the month of April. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. Thank you for joining me. We're in the new moon of Libra. We're actually heading into a new moon, and I believe it's not a new moon, but another moon, April 13th. So be mindful of that. Which I think is, I want to say Aries, but I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Alright, so please, just looking for the energy here to provide some information for Leo, month of April. It's really not wanting to talk to me. No, thank you. Okay. Interesting. They didn't want to talk, but now they're just jumping out at you. Just wanted to say what's going on. Okay, universal energy, please. With the final 3 cards of the spread. Final outcome for Leo. Okay. So the King of Swords in the reverse. So overall energy, so a bunch of cards popped out, and I'm going to read them because maybe they're just like a final outcome. Sometimes that happens. Oh, it was this way. So I'm just curious to see what this is all about here. These might be our clarify cards, so we'll just wait and see. So okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, and the Star in the reverse for your wants and desires right now going on, Leo. And the overall energy of this whole entire reading is basically the King of Swords in the reverse. So let's take a look at that from the book because it is in the negative, okay? Not negative as like negative, but just reversed. And again, I'm not familiar with those very much. But so the 3 of Pentacles, we got, okay, here we go. So office politics, no team support, that sort of thing. So I feel like a lot of you Leos out there are looking for someone that you know you can lean on and support you in your job or what you do for work you're not being recognized for, and you feel like you're just kind of on your own. Because I see a lack of authority here with the Emperor in the reverse. So let's look at the Emperor in the reverse. So yeah, so kind of a nasty ego going on, maybe something in the workplace happening. You're looking to find somebody that you can maybe relate to that's not so ego-based and low frequency. Maybe you're looking for somebody that you can kind of lean on and confide in and just, seek counsel from in a professional, relationship. The Star in the reverse talks about, usually it's a sense of renewal. So I feel like this is basically like your fear, there's something changing in going on, and you're fearful of that change. So I feel like there might be something kind of maybe something, I feel like this whole situation currently right now is sort of depressing you. I feel like you're kind of feeling like shit in your job because of this. You have nobody there to kind of help you out or acknowledge you that you even exist, basically, that isn't ego based or like a ladder climber, we'll call them. And I feel like that could be causing you some stress and anxiety, maybe even some depression. And I really feel like that's what the overall energy is for your wants and desires. You kind of want that to turn around. You're looking for that to disappear in the workplace. And I feel like that is something that this reading is basically all about. I do feel that with the King of Swords in reverse, well, the Swords is a communication card, intellectual card. Usually, talks about like being masterful at their job or things in life. And I feel like you're having a sense of insecurity because of this. So let's look at what the book says. Swords. Yeah, so bribery, abuse, a con man. So I feel like you're working with or for someone that maybe isn't up to par with your standards ethically, and you're looking for someone to kind of maybe guide you or set you straight as to what this type of environment yet that you're in. Maybe it's a toxic environment. Maybe this job is all you can have because it pays the bills and it's not fulfilling you. And so I feel like you're looking for somebody to help guide you, to lean on, seek counsel with, like a workmate, right? Work wife, work husband, whatever you want to call it, work partnership, friendship, whatnot, professionally. But in the present state, you have a Wheel of Fortune card and the Four of Cups, and then the Four of Swords in the reverse. So let's talk about that. So the Wheel of Fortune card is a good luck card. So right now your luck's turning around, so don't fret. So yes, you will get that wish granted. You do have some communication coming in with the Four Cups there. It talks about, but I feel like there's somebody there that you're not recognizing could be a potential partner in this job. Like, in terms of professional relationship, right? Like I feel like there's somebody there that you're not really like, there's someone under your nose that really you're sort of overlooking, that you may think is ego based but really isn't. That's just how they're being perceived, and maybe they don't even know that they're giving off this vibe, right? Um so I feel like you're not really resting anymore. You're not, in your head about this depression, anxiety, and all this. It's stressing you out. I feel like right now with the good luck turning around, you're going to come out of that with the Four of Swords in reverse, which talks about restlessness and anxiety and burnout. Like you're ready to act, like you're done feeling kind of like stuck in this position. You kind of just want to like move forward, right? So in the overall energy of the universal energy, we have the High Priestess card, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like the universe is going to give you that acknowledgement and that feeling of achievement and recognition for your job, for your position and what you're looking for. I feel with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not going to get as much compassion as you'd like to have happen, but it will come in because the High Priestess is there. So basically the universe is saying, like, just trust your intuition. um Maybe stay away from office gossip, stuff like that. Like, just kind of focus on the job at hand, and this person that's really close near you will, I feel like that's going to come forward into the light and sort of show you who they really are, and maybe that's something that you can lean on and confide in and figure out what is what. Then we have the Two of Cups that fell out. We have the Page of Wands that fell out in the reverse, and then we have the Magician in the reverse. So I feel like overall you're feeling a lack of, like, that you can manifest this thing, that you can move forward. Excuse me. That communication is not going to come to you, but it will, because the Two of Cups is there, and that talks about union, talks about partnership, right? Talks about harmony and things like that. So I feel like that's what you're looking for. That's what's going to come. So good for you. That's what's going to happen. So that's good. Yeah, so the Magician in reverse. So I do feel like, you might feel like it's a missed opportunity, but, and that you will feel a little bit scattered, maybe have sort of like maybe you'll feel that your potential's unfulfilled to this job, and you might move on from it if this doesn't come to fruition. So there's two storylines happening here. I feel like some of you out there are going to, like, find that person to lean on and kind of just like stick to itiveness, right? Get your paycheck, because COVID scared the shit out of everybody, and work is work, right? Got to pay the bills sort of situation. I feel like mentally you just want to do your passion projects, but you're doing this for now. And so some of you are going to just do this for now, but eventually will transition out of this job that you feel may or may not be shady, and find something coming in communication wise that you want to manifest for yourself. Okay, that is going to have a good out. You're going to feel good ethically about it, right? The Two of Cups being there, let's talk about that. So that's a connection card. So, like, it doesn't necessarily, when it's in a spread like this with respect to work or life and things like that, like, it's not romantic. It's not about, like, it's a different read altogether. So it's about connection. Again, like finding that partner that you're looking for. So that's good. And it might be that this new partnership comes out of the blue through the communication. I'm looking at a fire sign, Aries, Leo, that's yourself, Sagittarius. So a lot of you may feel like you have to lean on yourself right now and follow your own intuition and manifest what you want to have happen. In other words, the job that you want, or maybe have that person come forward that, you're looking for. And maybe you love this job you're in, you're just not sure what to do, and you're just looking for somebody to lean on and kind of guide you, mentor you, that kind of thing. So that might be coming in as well with the Page of Wands there. But let's just look at that page in the reverse. Sorry. So I feel like you're bored. A lot of you are bored in this job. That's a big thing, and you're really struggling. You're really struggling with it. And I feel like you're also working with some people that are kind of immature. So I see like telemarketing jobs, maybe working like in an environment that's sort of like, you're just like a lot of people just sort of like bouncing around, and a lot of kind of frequent energy. The first thing that came to me when I flipped this card over for the first read of this was, when it came to work situation, was call center. That's what I saw, was call center. It's not for everybody, but I think somebody out there who's reading this or seeing this message, this video is going to really resonate with that, because I feel like that's a big overall feeling here. Call center sort of thing, right? And it doesn't even have to be like an outbound call center. It could be like an inbound call center. Like it could be, you're calling like Bell Canada for help and just stuff like that. I feel like it's not your place, it's not your genre, it's not your niche, but you're doing it to pay the bills, and that's okay, because that's what people have to do. We are not all blessed to do the things that we find passionate about, and sometimes it's just about paying the bills, unfortunately. But that's how I feel like this read is. With the Four Swords in reverse, I want to just get back to that for a second. It does talk about, the fact that you're ready to act in the current position, even though it's kind of like a kind of a burnout card. It does, in the overall energy of it, it's like you're fed up with those feelings. I feel like you just kind of like, okay, you're kind of burnt out with this job. Like, I feel like you've done all you can do. You're looking for that mentor to say, okay, let's move you up, or get you recognized for what you've done, and maybe like change you into the position, or there's no room to grow. Okay, because the King of Swords is in reverse. Usually the King of Swords in the upright position is a really strong card, communication-wise. So I feel like nobody's really communicating to you as to what you need to have happen, or you're not being able to communicate to whoever's involved in this particular partnership, job, situation, what it is that you're looking for in terms of, is it ethical? Is it not ethical? Is this, is this something that I can grow from? Is this something that, maybe I can find a better place for what I'm qualified to do, instead of what I'm currently doing. So that's another storyline for some of you out there as well. So I feel like there's a lot of struggle going on with like in this internal struggle about like, is this good for me? Okay, maybe it's not, but I have to pay the bills, and I'm going to manifest a really great place down the road, and that's going to come to me, which the universe is saying yes. The other storyline is like basically like some of you are going to stick to it just because like you might not have that opportunity to come on, and you might feel insecure about not being able to manifest it, and so therefore it will not come. And when you hang on to that negative energy and that low frequency, it's going to attract the same thing to you, right? So if you want to turn that around, guys, all you have to do is just sort of think positive thoughts about what it is that you want. So when you go into this job that you do not like, you have to go into it with this open mind of like, I love this job is beautiful, I feel blessed, I'm grateful to have this job, I'm grateful to have this money to pay my bills, to pay my rent, to pay my food, to pay my my cell phone bill, to pay my car insurance, to pay my kids what they need. Like, I'm very, very blessed, and I accept this, and I'm so grateful, and the universe will provide more. It will bring you abundance. And so therefore you can shift out of that environment that's not what for you and move into a new one. Does that make sense? So the Queen of Pentacles here, I want to talk about her. She's in reverse. That definitely talks about, again, this, protective sort of person who's dependable and secure. And I feel like that's the insecurity that's lying here, right? You have that insecurity of what's going to happen. And I feel like the universe is going to say, yeah, you know what? Follow your intuition, that's here to help guide you. Okay, that's also a Gemini card, so I feel like somebody may be dealing with a Gemini directly, or Sagittarius. But yeah, very insecure the year, or so, and I feel like because 6 is there in the reverse of the Wands card, you generally, that talks about recognition, resolution, that sort of thing. And with the reverse, I feel like you're not going to get that in this particular job because it's not there. Okay, if that makes any sense. No one's there to give it. In other words, there might be like no particular management above you that's able to give you that validation, right? Like, that's something that might have to come from within yourself, I feel like, is what's being taught here in this read. But let's take a closer look in the reverse. Yeah, you're definitely, you're, some of you are going to feel like you're going to give up on this job and move forward, and bring that that new position into yourself. I also feel like there is, because there's a lack of confidence here. This is basically the lack of confidence card. Like, again, beside the Queen of Pentacles, insecurity, lack of confidence. So it's just like, intuition's here to tell, hey, guess what? Like, you're right, but you have to make a choice. So either you stay with it to pay the bills and then wait until something better comes along and manifest that and be grateful and be blessed. Or you can concentrate on the negative energy and feel insecure about it, and then of course have the your self confidence is going to go down, right? So I feel like the universe is reminding you to, like, sort of stay positive, raise your vibration, bring it all to fruition. That union is coming in, okay? So you're going to have that partner coming in for your work, or it might even be a relationship that comes in that says, hey, guess what? Like, let's be friends. Let's go and have coffee. Let's talk about our shit job. And that might be something that gets you through this, right? Page of Wands in the reverse definitely is a non-communicating thing. And so when I see that card, it's kind of like, when you're expecting information to come and, it's just not there. And with that in the reverse, it's kind of an immature conversation that you're going to be having with everyone else. It's just, you're sort of like, I'm over this. I can't do it anymore. Like, there's really nobody here to validate what I'm doing, or, this is just a job, but it's just a job for now. So don't ever think that you're stuck in a job that you don't like. Like, it's a job that pays your bills. Be grateful, feel blessed, and the universe is going to bring that in. Again, with the Magician in the reverse, let's bring that up again. So we have, generally the Magician talks about, like, having that intuition like the High Priestess, but it's all about opportunity. So I feel like you feel like there's a lost opportunity by being in this job, but it's not, because it's going to bring you into this other place, right? And this union, that this connection you're going to make with somebody at this job is going to turn this whole situation around, right? It's going to turn this whole situation around for the positive, but that's only if you stay positive. Make sense? You attract what you are. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring these cards up off the table. And where I'm only at 16 minutes, I know I'm supposed to be keeping them down to, 15, 20 minutes. I've given up and accepted that that's not going to happen with me. Unfortunately, sometimes the messages come out, sometimes they take longer, and I'm just going to go ahead and accept that about you guys' reads. So let's see, we have the, okay, we can pull on your, Universal Energy Oracle cards and see what comes up for your numerology and what's going on energy-wise for you right now, Leo. Besides the fact that you feel stuck in a dead-end job, but, like, you know what? You're not alone. There's a lot of people out there, and a lot of us don't, feel that it's the place for us, but we enjoy what we do, and we love our work, and, we're grateful and blessed to have it, and so we do the best job that we can. But sometimes you just have that feeling that you want to move forward and move up and make more money, right? And, when that's not something that can happen, then you feel stuck a little bit, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pull a card for you, Leo, that's kind of representative of what you're going through, and maybe have a message that you can focus on going through this transition of April. Ooh, that's too many cards, but that one wants to come out. All right. Okay. Oh, God. So I can't make this up. It's the number 35, which is the number 8 card, which is the one before completion. So this is not this job is, the next job you have will be the job that you want, okay? It's the perception card. Again, that person might not feel like he or she is giving off what they're giving off, but that's how they're being perceived. So I feel like the person that you think is the least capable to have these conversations with, that you feel some kind of a connection to, I feel like that person who right under your nose might be the person that you're looking for. So in terms of, like, work partnership, because not everybody understands, like, the frequency they're giving off, right? Like right now I'm talking really super fast because I had lots of caffeine and I'm not my chill normal self. So the perception is, oh, she just wants to rush through it. But that's not always the case. Okay, that's the energy I'm feeling off of this read, like fast energy, like frantic energy, right? So I feel like that's what you're going through internally. It says the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive are real or as real, and to take a good, hard, deep look at it, right? So, I mean, you can't get any more clearer than that. So that's your message, Leo. Let's see, what else? What else can we do for you? Let's go through. Ooh, okay, that was fast. Inner power and right now, okay? Inner power, that's your card, Leo. Look at that, I can't even make it up. Look. Okay, it's probably backwards, but it says inner power. It says give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. So for those of you who want to transition and manifest this new job, or just have that stick-to-itiveness to get through the job and be present in your moment and be grateful and blessed, either way, this is the Leo card. This is you. You have to find it within yourself. You're go inward, okay, and find that strength you need to get through this sort of, you know, time that you're in, this timeline. It's just a short period of time in your life that you have to go through this. It's not a forever thing. It's just an ends, a means to an end, or an end to a means. Does that make any sense? Like, you know, it's, you're being responsible, as you always are, and, you know, you're doing what needs to be done. Oh, sorry. And I'm shaking everything up here. And you're doing what needs to be done. So I feel like this passion is coming in, and, you know, so just concentrate on your inner power, okay? Your inner roar, Leo. And then it says right now. So a lot of you are just really stuck. Like, you want it now. So you need to work on your patience. It says stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. So basically, I feel like you should be just in the moment, like I said earlier, and just be present and be grateful and be blessed, and not really worry about too much what's coming down the road as per se as what's happening right now. Like, if you concentrate on doing a good job and doing your work, and, you know, it's all about quality, not quantity. All right? In whatever job this is. So it says, you'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled in each moment. So for those of you who are in a very stressful job, that sort of shady feeling like I got before, like that frantic energy, that immaturity, that sort of like, you know, that kind of like blend of oh, like what am I doing here? You know, this is a good paycheck, but like this is not my joy. This is not more, you know. So I feel like the universe is only going to give you what you can handle. I know that's kind of a crap thing to say because a lot of people use that expression. And it's not always the case. We don't always feel like what we're being given we can handle, but it's all a teachable moment, and I feel like that's so I feel like patience is being taught to you right now, just to be patient, be present in the moment, and be in your truth, find your inner strength to get through this moment, and everything will be fine. Because again, you had that High Priestess card, so, you know, girl, guy, whoever you are, you have the strength inside to make it happen, and follow your intuition as to what you think is right and what you think is wrong ethically, obviously, and then who you can trust and who you can't trust. And also keep in mind that not everything you perceive is as it is, right? So you might think it's this kind of a way, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a very positive job for you because you're learning something from this job about yourself. Maybe you're learning how to be more patient. Maybe you're learning how to be more kind. Maybe you're learning, because there's no one around to support you, how that feeling you take with you into the next job, and maybe you will be the person that helps support someone else. So I hope that helps today, Leo. Thank you for joining me. And wow, I can't believe it's April. This is crazy. It's like spring is almost around the corner, and I can feel the summer waves coming through, and I'm so excited. I know you are too, because we like to be out and about. But until next time, take good care of yourself. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you next time you wake up on my timeline. Bye now.